Let me record. And so a couple administrative things, as always, I wanted to go over. First, welcome. Thanks for joining us for another Monday night call. I know I see some new faces, so I'm Melissa Kramer, and I'm super glad to have you on this call. It's always fun to get together with you guys. I love it. It's one of my favorite things that we do every week. And we are always here on Monday nights. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was our 60-day support group starts tomorrow, which is awesome. I'm super excited about that. We have 60 days planned out of different information that people are going to get on our products, on our business. They'll be able to watch videos. They can ask questions. We will have some drawings to win different products. We'll have a couple raffles to win money. Just a lot of fun, exciting things. I hope that people will engage in the group. So obviously one way to help that happen is for you to engage in the group. That always helps. If people see others engaging, then they're more likely to comment and like and, share posts, whatever. If it's very silent, then nobody new is going to want to be that one person that says the first thing. So if you guys would engage on the group, that will certainly help it. And it will also help when your friends like and comment on it, they're going to see them more in their newsfeed, which is great. They're going to have more information as opposed to somebody who doesn't like or comment on anything for like 45 days, as an example. After a while, they're just not even going to see what we're doing as we're doing it. You can add anyone you want to. You can add every new customer, every new ambassador. If you have old customers who have just kind of fallen off, add them. If you have people who just need that support, add them. It doesn't matter. Feel free to add whomever you want. We have a Zoom opportunity meeting coming up on February 3rd, I believe is the date. It's going to be the first Wednesday of the month. And yes, February 3rd. I created the Facebook event tonight, and a lot of you got added. Add your teams to that. Add your friends and sidelines if you notice they were not added. And so what we do is about 10 days in advance, I have it on my calendar to start posting testimonials and video testimonials that I can't share during the actual event. February 3rd at 9 p.m. It's a Wednesday night. We will have a meeting like this where people will find out about our products and our business. It's a 30-minute meeting with live testimonies. The point of this Facebook event is for you to private message, text, or email your friends and family and invite them. Say, hey, I've got this cool event. It's going to happen on Zoom, but I'm going to invite you to a Facebook event so you can be notified about it. Would love to see you there, or something simple. And then add them to the Facebook event. Don't just spam everybody you know and add everybody you know to this Facebook event. Personally invite them and say, I want you there. I want you to learn about this because I know you have migraines. I want you to learn about this because I know you have, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is. I want you to learn about this because I know this business would be incredible for you. Will you join me on this? And then be there yourself. So that's going to be on February 3rd, like I said, and the event has already been created on Facebook. So you can either private message me or private message your upline if you have not been added to that, or ask a sideline or a friend or whatever to add you, because I added as many people as I could today. Small group trainings start tomorrow. A lot of you have signed up to do small group trainings. I don't know exactly what day you signed up, but I know I have a crew starting tomorrow night. Tuesday and Wednesday nights for the next 3 or 4 weeks, we have small group trainings. If you want to find out more about that, if you didn't sign up, go back and find that thread on my team page, and you can sign up. There are some available dates still out there that you could sign up. And so that is that. So tonight I want to welcome Shanda to our call. And Shanda turned gold this past month, which is a huge accomplishment. Gold is probably the hardest promotion to get because you're doing so much of it on your own. You're really building a team and learning what you're doing, and a lot of the people you're signing yourself, or you're signing within your family, whatever. And so we're very proud of Shanda for doing that. And so I wanted to talk with her a little bit about her success. So Shanda, you are unmuted.
Hey.
All right, we can hear you. Hey, so if you would, will you give a couple minutes your health and business testimony so we can get started with that?
Sure. So I had joined Plexus in the middle of July of 2015, so about 6 months ago. I do remember before that I was back and forth with wanting to be healthy, wanting to lose weight, At the time, we also could have used some extra money, but that's not really why I joined Plexus. It was really, I just wanted to be healthy. And I remember, I don't know, some of you guys might know, I'm a mother of 8 children, one with special needs. So I'm a busy, busy mama. And before Plexus, I was tired all the time. I had no energy. And every afternoon, I wanted to nap. I have hyperthyroid. I have Graves' disease. I've had this going on for about 11 years after I was pregnant with my first daughter. And when I started Plexus, I noticed within the first week, my energy was really like amazing. Like I knew, and it wasn't like this huge gigantic burst of energy or anything. It was just this nice, subtle, all day, no crashes type of energy, which was really, really helpful for me. Also, I forgot to mention before Plexus, I was really addicted to sugar and like bad. We used to, like, we make a joke in our family that they call me the cookie monster, just because I get to the point where it is like, I can't just have one cookie. I will eat like 6 to 12 cookies in one sitting. And it's ridiculous, but it's true. And I think there's more of us out there like that who can't stop. So since I started Plexus, now granted my cravings and my sugar addiction have gone down a ton. They haven't completely gone away, but I think it's more of a mind over everything else now. So I am able to control what I put in and have less cravings. I have more energy. I had my thyroid testing done about 2 months ago, and my levels are actually going towards the normal range for the first time in 6 years. So I was really excited about that because the doctor had actually mentioned medicine or getting my thyroid removed, and I really didn't want that. So I was really, that floored me. That was huge. And then the financial part of it too. We've every single month, the financial part of it, I've just been blown away every single month. My checks get bigger and bigger. So it's been really amazing.
That's awesome. And I'm sure you enjoyed that gold bonus. Yay, because that's awesome.
Big time.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
And you said you have a special needs son, and I know you've really benefited with the business helping him, right?
Yes. He's my why. He's why I started. He's what motivates me, for sure.
Well, that's perfect because that goes right into my next question. What drives and motivates you in this business?
Him. He was, I'll give you a brief little summary. He was born 2 pounds, 12 ounces when he was born. He was 6 weeks early, but he was measuring 12 weeks early. He was very, very small. He was very sick. At 5 months old, he was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. And ever since then, he just has major, major health issues. I want to say it was like around April or May when we had tried to get our insurance to cover a car seat that was, I thought, medically needed because he outgrew by length his infant car seat. And we went to the insurance company. It was like a $300 car seat we found, and they denied it. And we were totally crushed. We couldn't afford it. My husband has a wonderful job, but we also have a lot of children. And so at that time, we just really couldn't afford it. And I remember just praying and asking God, going, okay, this is something very small. And to us at that time, it was huge. But I just remember, like, what are we going to do? And so seriously, after praying that, I'm not even joking you. It was days I met Liza. And ever since then, I was just praying about it. We prayed about it for like 2 months. And we just got the go ahead. I jumped all in the business. And ever since then, it's just been really amazing. But he's what motivates me. He's what drives me to keep going every single day and to give him what he needs because he deserves it. Having a special needs kid is very expensive. just not even a $300 car seat. There's equipment that they charge thousands and thousands of dollars for that sometimes the insurance company doesn't cover. So that was my why. That's what motivates me.
That's awesome. I love that. Mm-hmm. Especially, I'm a special needs mom too. So mm-hmm. I can understand for sure. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So I wanted to ask you a couple questions specifically about how you've gotten to gold and some steps that you've taken and just your thoughts on some things. So what do you think about, or how important is it to you to step out of your comfort zone? And because obviously I know you had to have stepped out of your comfort zone to get to where you are. And then how do you overcome what I feel like is like anxiety that goes along with that? You might not feel it's anxiety, but to me,
it's anxiety.
Okay, good.
It's anxiety. I think it's everything. You have to step outside your comfort zone. If you want to grow your business big, you have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I knew in the beginning that I had to. And even though I was scared, and I think stepping outside your comfort zone can look different. Like for me in the beginning, it was posting every day. And it was also, sorry. Something happened to the screen.
I know, I fixed it.
Oh, so it looks like something as small as posting every single day or following up with people. And then I think as you grow and your business gets bigger and bigger, then it just looks like more things. But in the beginning, I knew, and that was the big thing for me. And what helped me was, I remember sitting there, and I have this fear of what other people think of me. And I think I've always had that ever since I was a little girl. And I've grown so much in this business because of that. Like stepping outside your comfort zone, it just grows you and matures you. And I remember I know I was told to post every day, multiple times a day, to follow up with people. And I was always fearful of thinking, oh my gosh, what are they going to think of me? They're going to think I'm this crazy plexus lady. Now I really don't care. But, I think once you get into the mindset of what you're doing and you're helping other people, it's not going to matter as well. But, or even just talking to people out in public, sharing your business card or sharing the products with somebody. That was another huge step for me as I grew in the business a little bit more. And, I don't think there's really a trick to helping with that anxiety. I think that you're going to feel the fear, you're going to feel the anxiety, but I think what matters is that you're courageous and you just do it anyways, and even in the fear. And I think as you do it more and more, it gets a little bit easier, a little bit less anxiety-ish. And so, yeah, I have no great tips for that. Just do it and move forward, and you'll be amazed. I think once you do, you'll be amazed how much easier it gets.
Definitely. And I definitely hear you saying also that you followed the instructions of what your upline told you. So even when it felt like something, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. You knew it was going to work and you knew that was going to succeed, and you went ahead and just did it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I knew to succeed, that's what I needed to do. It was just like this light bulb or this switch went off, and it was just like, okay, I'm going for it. And once I did that, once that light bulb and that switch went off and I went for it, I haven't looked back, and I just keep going like, okay, I want more. So yeah. Yeah,
that's awesome. What do you think is one of the most important things that you control in your business?
Hold on, let me look at my notes here. I would say just being myself. Being the person who I am. I'm naturally a compassionate person and want relationship. And I think that part is huge. Being yourself is hugely important. And prayer as well for me. I'm a very spiritual person. And that part to me is huge. So
just building the relationships in the business?
Well, building the relationships as well as knowing, like, when you're building those relationships, to know that, like, when you're reaching out to people, to not only look at them like, or not to look at them like they're dollar signs, to look at them as people, like people you're trying to help, and making sure that you're checking your motives and what you're going for, and building that relationship. So let's say on a daily basis, if I'm following up with people, I'm not going to just follow up about Plexus. I'm going to message them, and if I've seen a post that they had a bad day, or they're going through a rough time, or whatever it might be, if they lost a job or whatever it might be, I'm not going to be like, oh, okay, you should do the business now. I'm actually going to have compassion, and I'm going to be like, I'm going to feel what they're feeling, and I'm going to get down to their level, and be there for them, and build that relationship, and look at them like they're people, and not just it's all about Plexus.
Definitely. And people know your motives. They can tell whether you're being genuine or whether you're out to make money off of them. And
yeah, you definitely can't fake it. Mm-mm.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so my last question, unless there's anything else you want to say, but what are some things, and you've told us a couple of them, but what are some things that you do every single day, your income producing activities every day to grow your business?
Well, it's not scrolling through Facebook like I used to do. Now, granted, sometimes I think that I have really lessened that, and I make sure that I am posting on Facebook every single day. I've made this calendar type thing of my my dream board is what it is.
Nice.
But I have my planner, and I mark down what I'm going to do every single day. I go in, I check it off. I watch training materials, diamond documentaries. I make sure that I'm on the calls when I'm needed. I read marketing books. Reaching out to my upline, asking for help, whatever. I'm doing something every single day, and I try to mark out 1 to 3 hours a day, and I try to figure it out with being a stay-at-home mom, and with all my children still at home, my little ones and stuff. My best time is in the afternoon, but I'm still able to get some time in. So but yeah, just making sure that I'm committed. And I think that the planner really helps me, because if I don't write it down, I feel like I'm more willing to slack off and say, oh, well, I'll just do it later. But, if I have that marked in my planner, then I do it. And even as simple as reading 1 chapter or 2 chapters or whatever, I write everything down, and I think that helps a ton.
That's great. Yeah, that's helped me an enormous amount. You never really realize what you do until you actually write it down and cross it off. And then you're like, oh, I didn't actually do anything today. Look at this nice long list and I did nothing. I got to get on it before I go to bed. Or,
right.
You can't really fake it when you're seeing it on paper and you're like, yeah, there's a lot that didn't get done. So yeah. I think in life in general, writing it all down is really helpful. So.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to share that I didn't ask you about?
I don't think so.
Okay. Awesome. Well, we really appreciate it. So thank you so much for sharing. Okay. So we are now going to transition over to talk about convention. I am so excited about convention. In case it hasn't been clear, convention is open to everyone. This is not something where you have to be a certain rank. You don't have to have, a certain amount of people underneath you. You don't have to have a certain number of customers. You don't have to be making a certain amount of money. Whatever it is, it totally doesn't matter. What matters is that you want to go. So you can be a brand new ambassador, or you can be all the way up to, a diamond ambassador, and every single person is invited to attend. So that's fantastic. So this is open to every single one of you. And it's really cool because Plexus gives us this awesome contest, and I'm going to share my screen, so things are going to flip around here. And so we have this contest that we have going now, and let me see if I can make this bigger so y'all can see it. All right, now I can't see any of you, can somebody unmute themselves and tell me if you can see this convention contest?
Yes, we can see it.
Awesome, thank you. Like, I can't see anything except this now, which is really weird. Okay, so at the top of the screen, we have our convention contest. Ooh, nice. Okay, our convention contest points. So I want to go really quickly through the beginning of this that just kind of explains this to make sure that we're all on the same page. So you are winning points, you're earning points or credits. And all of our credits are going to be added up. We're going to receive, what it was last year is you received an email every Wednesday. So they'll probably either start this Wednesday or next Wednesday. And you're going to receive an email every week that's going to say, you know, it's Wednesday, January 20th, and through today you have 10 points, or through today you have 100 points, or whatever it is. And so every week we'll get this total on our points, and we want to earn points to, you know, the first thing you can see is 200 credits gets you in this VIP access raffle, it looks like. There are going to be 50 winners who are going to be able to get this VIP access. So once you've hit an email that tells you you have 200 credits, then you're now eligible for this raffle for the VIP access. Once you hit 450 credits, you're eligible to receive a $100 registration voucher. Every single person who gets 450 credits in this contest are going to get the $100 raffle, the $100 registration voucher. And so what that means is, like today, if you have already registered or you register for convention before January 31st, before February 1st through January 31st, then it's $79 to register, but they're going to give you $100 back. February 1st and on until they close it, it's going to be a $99 registration, and you're going to get a $100 registration voucher back. We usually get those the Friday before we go to convention, or the Friday while we're at convention, which there won't be a Friday. So it'll probably be the Friday right before convention. We'll be receiving those $100 registrations back. If you hit 875 credits, you get a winner's dinner. There is a caveat here. It's limited to 1,250 attendees plus one guest each. The first 750 people to achieve the 875 credits get the guaranteed ticket. Next 500 will be chosen randomly, blah, blah, blah. So you can read about that. 1,600 credits get you a $300 travel voucher. Again, you'd receive that the Friday before you attend. I assume it's been that way in the past. Don't hold me to that. And then, so you get the $300 travel voucher plus the $100 registration. You'd be receiving $400 total. And it just goes up from there. You've got $3,500 credits, 5,000 credits, and then 8,000 credits. I can't wait to see who gets the Rolex. That's going to be crazy. So the way you earn points is up here at the top of this. New ambassadors with a welcome kit. Personally sponsored level 2s, level 3s, and level 4s. So if I sponsor someone new today, I'm going to get 10 credits on them. But so is Adria, who is my upline. So is Haley, who is her upline. And so is Alicia, who is her upline. So all 4 of us are going to receive credit because I sponsored somebody. In turn, if I sponsor someone and then they sponsor people and those people sponsor people, again, I'm getting credit on all those people. I'm getting credit on levels 4 levels deep. So you don't have to worry just about what you're doing. You need to worry about your team as well. If you have level 1s and level 2s who sign on new ambassadors, you're getting credits, and level 3s, you're getting credits for all of those new ambassadors who purchase a welcome pack. So make sure your new ambassadors are purchasing a welcome pack. New personally sponsored retailer preferred customers, it's nice. They can be retailer preferred, but the value of their purchase has to be 50 PV or more. You get 10 credits on those. Those are only your customers. They're not the customers of your ambassadors. So I sponsored Liza. I'm not going to get 10 credits for every new customer Liza brings on. I'm going to get 10 new credits for every customer I bring on. That's all. And the really cool part, because 10 credits sometimes, like to me, when I started, I was like, oh, that's a really small number. And I have to get to, you know, let's say we want the registration voucher. I need to get to 450. And I'm like nickel and diming my way here, 10 and 10 and 10. So it starts to freak you out. Here's a really awesome way to get some serious points. Total personal volume. So that's the PV going through your website. That's your commissionable PV that you're going to get paid on every month for January, February, March, and April. Now note, this contest ends on May 14th. I think I put May 15th in my notes below, but just ignore that. It's May 14th. So you can't get PV points for May because the month won't be over when the contest ends, but you can get points for your total commissions that goes through your website. You can find that on your dashboard every day, but at the end of the month, if you have under $499, you get 20 credits. 500 to 999, you get 75 credits per month. We're talking January, February, March, and April, 4 months of that. 1,000 to 24.99, 150 credits, and 2,500 and up, you are a serious rock star. You're getting 300 credits every month. So let's talk about how we turn that into winning prizes. I want every single one of you to write down somewhere that you have a goal of at least, as a minimum, getting the $100 registration voucher. And I would love, love, love to see most of you telling me that your goal is the winner's dinner or the $300 travel voucher. But you need to be able to look at your goal and then work out how you're going to get there. To me, hands down, every single one of you, without a doubt, can earn that $100 registration voucher. You can. There's no doubt. Nobody can tell me they can't do that. I know every single one of you can. Now, you got to put some work into winning that winner's dinner and that $300 travel voucher. So I'm almost going to just assume if you're doing this business, you're going to get that registration voucher. You can figure out how to get there, but I'm going to tell you how to get to winner's dinner and how to get that $300 travel voucher, because that's where I want to see you guys. I really want all of you at the winner's dinner with me. It was really fun last year, actually. Liza and I both won it. It was a fantastic time. They treat you very well at every event, but we had this really fancy dinner. We got these beautiful wine glasses we got to take home. We had this Broadway musical kind of group come in, and they were on this huge stage in the middle of the room, and they did this big performance, and it was just really nice. Great food. We were treated very well. There was a red carpet that went up to where they were doing their stuff, and they were taking pictures, and it was really fun. So we want you there. You can be there. So let's talk about how you're going to get there. At the bottom of this page, we're going to talk about that. If you want to win the VIP access, registration voucher, and winner's dinner, you need 875 credits because you're going to win everything cumulative. As soon as you hit $450 credits, you win the $100 voucher. When you hit 875, you've got the $100 voucher and the winner's dinner and that random VIP access you might win. So if your PV is $500 to $999, anywhere in that window. It can be $500, it can be $501, it can be $998. Let me tell you, if you're at $998, go out and buy something to bump yourself over $1,000. But anyway, you are going to earn 300 credits total, because if we look back here, it was 75 credits a month, and that's for 4 months. So that's 300 credits. Have a goal for every month, January, February, March, April, and May. 5 months, have a goal of getting 3 new customers a month. Post on Facebook every single day, follow up with people. You can absolutely get 3 new customers. If somebody tells you the cost of the products is too much, they just can't do it, start them on the ProBio 5 and the BioCleanse. Start them on just the Slim. Start them on, the ProBio and the X Factor. Start them small if you have to. Get over that 50 PV, get them going. Customers get a 60-day money-back guarantee. It doesn't matter if they use that. All that matters is you get 3 new customers a month. That's going to get you 150 credits. And then you can get 43 new ambassadors on your team, which comes out to about 10 a month for 4.5 months for 430 credits. So some of you might be thinking, okay, Melissa, I was with you until the 43 new ambassadors and then whatever. Remember, this is not just you doing this. This is your team. Train your team to get new ambassadors. Train your team to run their businesses. Help your teammates to figure out from their Franks list who their friends are, who their relatives are that don't know about Plexus, that might need Plexus. Help them to reach out. Do Facebook events. Invite people to our Zoom event. Have sip and sees. There are many, many ways that you can grow a business and be super successful at it. I want to see what time it was. Okay. So 43 ambassadors, when multiple people are working on this and you're growing this team together, is really not as big a number as you think it might be. So I know it looks daunting, but break it down and say, okay, I need 10 a month. That means I need my team to grow 3 people a week or 2 people a week. We can do this. What are we going to do? You have to really do it, though. You have to be action driven. Second scenario, same idea. Only this time I'm going to have a PV of over $1,000 a month. I'm going to get 600 credits. My 3 new customers, again, that's a great goal, 150 credits. And now I only need 13 new ambassadors because I got so many points from my PV. Your PV points went up 300 between the $500 and the $1,000. So now you're talking about 3 ambassadors a month, which is less than 1 a week for your entire team. So when you look at how small that number is, you really do see, okay, that 43 really isn't that bad. I can work towards that, and I can do, 3 a month, whatever. If you want to win the travel voucher as well, we're going to talk about 1,000 PV is 600 credits. 3 new customers a month, same 150 credits. New ambassadors, you're going to need 85 new ambassadors or 850 points over 4.5 months. I didn't do the math on that one, but what is that? That's 20-ish ambassadors a month, which again, it's not just you. It's all of your level 1s, all of your level 2s, all of your level 3s, all growing their businesses. It could be 20 people each getting 1 person a month. It could be 5 people getting 4 people a month. It could be you getting 3 and somebody else getting 2 and a bunch of people getting 1. There's a lot of ways that you can get to that number by helping your entire team go silver, helping them grow, helping them reach gold. It's your job as a leader to help your team and to grow your own business. There's lots of ways that can be done. Some cool tips I saw the other day. Every new ambassador with a welcome pack means you're going to get business building bonuses every Friday. A great idea for saving money is to save those Friday business building bonuses, put them in a separate account or write that number down. Don't spend that money. Pull it out and put it in cash in an envelope like Dave Ramsey would tell you to do. Don't spend it. Save it for your trip. That's a great way to start paying for your airline, to start putting money away for your hotel, whatever it is. Use those welcome packs because we're talking about growing our teams here, you guys. This has long-term effect well beyond convention, and it has financial gain now. When you're bumping your PV up, when you're talking about adding these new customers, you're going to get preferred customer bonuses. You're going to be paid significantly on all of this. So the work is a blessing in many different ways. And then again, I told you, register now. Your registration is $79 and you'll be reimbursed $100. I will save this file so you guys can see it. I can't see any of you. So weird. I will save that file so you guys can see it, but that's just one way that you can kind of look at the business and figure out how you can grow your business and how you can grow your points over the next few months. And like I said, you'll get an email every week that tells you where you are. And I want you guys to work really hard from the beginning. Don't wait until a month from now or wait until 2 months from now and they go, oh gosh, my points are kind of low. I really should have worked this a little harder. Or gosh, I'm so close to the next thing. If only I had worked a little harder and realized I could actually do this. Like, go for it now. Go for the gusto. Go for the big, I'd love to see every single one of you standing up when they say how many people got the $300 travel voucher. If our entire team was standing up, like, hello, that would be awesome. So I want that for every single one of you. Let me know if you have questions about this. I will post that Word document and I will post this as a recording on our team page. And then I'm always here to help every single one of you. If you need ideas for growing your business, if you want to do 3-way calls, your upline and I both are happy to do that. I know Liza is happy to do that with her entire downline. If you want to do 3-way Facebook chats, if you want to, get local people get together for coffee or whatever you need to do to help build your confidence and build your business and help others see the value in Plexus, we're here to help you with that. So anyway, thanks again, Shanda. It was awesome hearing from you. I really appreciate it. And I'll let y'all go. So thanks. Have a good night. Bye, guys.